welcome to Bar Z. My name's Stan, and today we got a little bit different setting, and this video is a little bit away from the norm. Now, this is not a paid product endorsement. This was actually supplied to me by one of my customers I do some prototyping work for in the past. It's by DFI, which is an acronym for Diamond Fusion International. And I thought I'd try this stuff. I've never tried to do a glass restoration. What's behind me here are actually my shower doors from upstairs. These were installed about 7 years ago. As you can see, the hard water stains, I've got really hard water here. The water stains have just etched this glass like crazy. And this one's already done with this material. This is, I'm gonna read you most of this label. It's called Glass Rescue by Diamond Fusion International Super Concentrate. Removes water damage and stains from glass caused by hard water, lime scale, soap residue, salt spray, mold, and mildew. Now, what it is it's just a pumice, but it's on a micro level. Anyone that's familiar with pumice knows it breaks down. The more you abrade with it, it breaks down finer and finer and finer. And they give you a white Scotch-Brite pad, which everyone knows the white pads do not contain any abrasive of their own. So the white pads are just solely a kind of a scrubber, and you apply the pumice paste to that and scrub it in. You know, it took 2 treatments. I went over the whole thing. It literally took me about a half an hour both sides. I laid it down on some cardboard on a table and just went at it with a garden hose and rinsed it off. But these are my results. And they've got another coating that goes on there. After you've restored the glass and got it clean, they've got another 2-step process that's supposed to be, I think, similar to a Rain-X. They call it a nano coating. It's a 2-step process, and they come in these little packages of wipes. And I'm going to go over that with you, and then we're going to test it. We're going to I'm going to clean. What I'm going to do next is I'm going to get this one clean, and then we're going to coat one with the nano coating, and I'm going to show you that here in a little while. We're going to coat one with the nano coating and one without, and then we're going to spray them down with a hose and see how it beads water. And then I'll have to follow up, and they claim it's a 10-year coating. So we'll see how it holds up, and I'll have to follow up on an upcoming episode of The Grind and see how someone needs to remind me, say, hey Stan, how are your shower doors holding up? All right. But this was supplied to me by DFI, and I thank them for that. You know, I was over there and I knew they were into glass protectants and things like that, so I asked them about it, and they gave me this stuff. It's been sitting on my shelf forever, and I've been wanting to try it. So I thought it'd be interesting for you guys. They do say this can be used on any other silica-based surfaces such as granite, porcelain, and ceramic. So it can be used on any silica-based product. Glass is a silica-based product. It is made out of sand. So you're doing kind of a micro abrasion on it and knocking down the surface and actually polishing the glass, just very similar to what they did at the factory with a machine, but you're doing it manually. All right, let me get this thing cleaned up and I'll bring you back. Okay, well, I'm going to just try it on a little spot and give you an idea how much effort's involved. I'm going to slide this out just a tad. You should be able to see this chalky white right here. I'm going to get it just a little wet. And then apply a little bit of that. I'm just going to work this area, rinse it, and let you see the results just in one area. That'll give you an idea how much effort's involved in doing this. And you can hear it abrading as you're doing it. I had this thing up on vessel points or area points. I'm not sure, but I got it supported here and here. There's a towel bar that runs right there. So I always get area points and vessel points mixed up. Ask Dale Derry or Tom Lipton, they know about it. And you have to work it in pretty good. but I thought doing it out here in the sun was the best. You can see the chalk from the sun catching it down here and over there. And you can feel it with your fingertips when you got it up, when you got the glass clean. You can feel the hard water stains. All right, let's give it a quick rinse and a dry and see what that looks like. All right. Okay, here's a spot I just did. I went ahead and dried it with a towel so I wouldn't leave any water spots, so you could see exactly the result. I'm trying to catch the light there, but you can see it's scrubbed off all the hard water stains in that one area. I don't know if I can get in any tighter or not, but there's the hard water stains right there showing up clearly. And that pumice just kind of wears them away, and it doesn't scratch the glass, you know. It breaks down and it doesn't leave any visible scratches. I'm sure if you looked at it under a microscope it would, but to the naked eye, nothing. Quite a difference already. That's just first sitting, and you'll be able to feel anywhere you've got. Still have water stains. I still got some in this area right here. Everything else feels pretty good. Just use your fingertips and you can feel the hard water stains and tell what side they're on. You really can't tell just by looking at it what side it's on. So I got a little more work to do in this area here, and that's about it. Okay guys, well here's the moment you've all been waiting for. I've cleaned both of these with the pumice, so both of my glasses look really good. We've applied the DFI part 1 and 2. It's a 2-part system. All that's in here is towelettes, and there's some liquid in here. I am going to warn you ahead of time. I have done one of these, but make sure they're dry. This stuff reacts actually violently with water. You get a little bit of water mixed with this stuff, and it turns into this white, chalky compound and puts out a horrible smell. Use it outside, well ventilated, but do keep it dry. I had a little bit of water around here. I had some wet towels from washing down and stuff, but make sure you're dry, dry, dry. Follow the directions, part 1 and 2. Wax on, wax off. You know, so everything you need's right in there. And I'm not going to tell you which one I did. I've got a water hose here, and we're going to blast them both with water. I hope you got a good view. I'm going to stay out of camera here, and I'm just going to give them a shot and let me know what you think. Wow, this is the first time I've seen it. That one just kind of sheets down. This one kind of rockets down and just doesn't even spot up. So that's pretty cool. I'll be darned. Okay. Well, by now I think you can tell which one is done with the DFI. I did this one front and back, and it's beating water nicely. This one I'm going to have to dry it all over again to get this next one done. For these 2 doors, 4 packages like this. So part 1 and 2, 1 package per side. They claim each one does 14 square feet of these, but I'm sure you can maybe talk to the guys over at DFI and get larger quantities. They are a US based company and they're right here in Southern California. All right guys, hope you enjoyed. I'm going to throw some snapshots up here at the end and let you see. You can zoom in on one. I took pictures in tight to all the directions and everything, so you can pause the video and give those a read, and appreciate you watching. Thanks. Okay guys, well that's a wrap. As you can see, my doors are done. You can hardly even tell they're up now. They're so clean, and you know, I was really pleased with the results. The way the water beaded was pretty awesome. I mean, these were frameless through glass hardware shower doors, so they definitely weren't cheap for anyone that's ever bought them. So we definitely wanted to bring them back. I think this kit really did it for us. So Diamond Fusion International. If I can find a retail outlet for it, I'll put it down in the description. If not, you're on your own. All right, guys, thanks for watching, and hope you enjoyed something away from the norm.